Hey everyone, it's Steve here. Today we're diving into a topic that's crucial for anyone working with cloud services, containerization and portability. You hear it everywhere. Keep your options open. Don't get locked in. And yeah, portability is powerful, but it's not always the clear winner. We're used to thinking about avoiding vendor lock-in with our phones and laptops, right? But with cloud services, it's a little different. We're going to break down why sticking to native cloud services might actually be more beneficial than you think. We'll explore the trade-offs between the flexibility of containers and the advantages of fully embracing a cloud provider's ecosystem. Get ready to rethink your cloud strategy, because we're about to unpack some serious tech trade-offs. Let's talk about integration. When you build an app using native cloud services, everything just works together seamlessly. It's like using a perfectly paired set of headphones and phone. They just sync up effortlessly. Take AWS, for example. You've got Lambda for serverless functions, S3 for storage, and they communicate flawlessly. Data flows smoothly, scaling happens automatically, and management is a breeze. It's like they were designed to be together, which, well, they were. But things get a little trickier when you bring containers into the mix. Suddenly, you're responsible for managing the connections between your containerized app and these native services. It's like trying to connect headphones with different Bluetooth versions. You might get it to work, but it takes more effort, and the experience might not be as smooth. Now don't get me wrong, containers are incredibly powerful for packaging and deploying applications, but that portability comes at a price. When you containerize your app, you're essentially abstracting yourself away from the native environment. Think of it like using a universal remote. Sure, it can control your TV, soundbar, and maybe even your smart lights, but it's never going to be as integrated or as seamless as using the dedicated remote for each device. You're essentially building your own mini ecosystem within the cloud provider's environment. This means you're now in charge of handling things like service discovery, authentication, and data transfer between your containers and the native services. One of the biggest perks of using native cloud services is the built-in scalability and high availability. Cloud providers invest heavily in their infrastructure to ensure your applications can handle traffic spikes and stay online no matter what. Take Amazon RDS, for example. It's a managed database service that handles all the heavy lifting for you, from scaling your database to backups and disaster recovery. It's like having a dedicated team of engineers working behind the scenes to keep your data safe and your app running smoothly. You get all of this without having to lift a finger. It's like having a self-driving car. You just set the destination, and the car figures out the best route and handles all the complexities of driving. But when you opt for containers, you're essentially switching to manual mode. Containers give you the flexibility to run your applications anywhere, but that freedom comes at a cost. When you choose containers over native services, you're taking on the responsibility of managing scaling, backups, and high availability yourself. It's like choosing to drive a stick-shift car instead of an automatic. You have more control, but it also requires more effort and expertise. You need to know when to shift gears, how to handle different road conditions, and what to do if something goes wrong. You'll need to set up your own auto-scaling policies, configure load balancers, and implement backup and disaster recovery solutions. While tools like Kubernetes can help automate some of these tasks, it still adds a layer of complexity that you wouldn't have with native services. Okay, so you got your app neatly packaged in its container, ready to go. That's awesome. But now you've got to manage the zoo that comes with it. And trust me, it can get wild. With native cloud services, a lot of the heavy lifting is taken care of. Think automatic scaling, networking, even security updates. But with containers, you're the ringmaster. You're responsible for setting up the infrastructure, making sure everything plays nicely together, and keeping those containers in check. Tools like Kubernetes can help wrangle the chaos, but that's another layer to learn and manage. It's like the difference between ordering takeout and cooking a gourmet meal. Now, before you dive headfirst into the container pool, let's talk about the hidden costs, because managing your own infrastructure isn't just about time and effort, it's also about cold, hard cash. First off, you've got to factor in the cost of the tools themselves. Kubernetes might be open source, but you'll likely need enterprise support or managed services, which can add up. Then there's the expertise factor. Managing a containerized environment requires specialized skills. You might need to hire dedicated DevOps engineers, which means more overhead. And let's not forget about the opportunity cost. While you're busy configuring networks and troubleshooting deployments, you could be focusing on building your app and delivering value to your users. So, you're probably thinking, containers seem pretty great for keeping my options open. They allow you to move your applications across different environments seamlessly, whether it's on premises, in the cloud, or even across different cloud providers. This flexibility is one of the biggest selling points of containerization, and you're right, they are. Containers can be a game changer for many organizations, providing a level of agility and portability that traditional virtual machines simply can't match. But here's the thing. Sometimes, going all in on a specific cloud provider can actually save you money. This might sound counterintuitive at first, especially if you're focused on maintaining flexibility and avoiding vendor lock-in. I'm talking about those sweet cost optimizations. Cloud providers offer a range of native services that are designed to run optimally on their own infrastructure. These services are often more efficient and cost-effective than running the same workloads in a containerized environment. Cloud providers put a lot of work into making their native services crazy efficient on their infrastructure. They invest heavily in optimizing their hardware and software to deliver the best possible performance and cost savings to their customers. Think of it like this. You wouldn't run macOS on a PC optimized for Windows, right? Each operating system is designed to work best on its native hardware, and the same principle applies to cloud services. You'd be leaving performance and efficiency on the table. Running non-native services on a cloud provider's infrastructure can lead to suboptimal performance and higher costs. The same goes for cloud services. When you use native services, you're leveraging the full power of the cloud provider's infrastructure, which can result in significant cost savings and performance improvements. Native services are often fine-tuned to squeeze every ounce of performance out of the provider's hardware, which can translate into lower costs for you. This is especially true for services like databases, machine learning, and big data analytics, where performance and efficiency are critical. You're basically getting a performance bonus just for playing within their ecosystem. By using native services, you can take advantage of the provider's ongoing investments in infrastructure and optimization. Containerizing your app might mean missing out on these optimizations, and that can mean potentially higher bills at the end of the month. While containers offer flexibility, they may not always be the most cost-effective option. It's all about weighing the trade-offs, portability versus potential cost savings. Every organization needs to evaluate their specific needs and priorities to determine the best approach. Sometimes, the cost savings and performance benefits of using native services can outweigh the flexibility offered by containers. Ultimately, the right choice depends on your unique circumstances and goals. Now let's talk performance. We all want our apps to be as fast and responsive as possible, right? Well, just like with cost optimizations, native services often have a performance edge because they're designed specifically for that cloud environment. Think of it like a custom-built gaming PC versus a generic off-the-shelf model. The custom build is going to be optimized for gaming performance, with components that work together seamlessly. Native services are kind of like that custom build. They're designed to take advantage of the cloud provider's unique infrastructure, whether it's their networking capabilities, storage solutions, or even the underlying hardware. This means you're more likely to get the best possible performance by going native. Containers, on the other hand, are like that off-the-shelf PC. They're designed to be more general purpose, which means they might not always squeeze every last drop of performance out of your chosen cloud platform. Alright, let's dive into the world of advanced cloud features. We're talking about things like AI and machine learning, serverless computing, and all those other buzzwords that get developers excited. These are the tools that can really take your applications to the next level. Here's the catch. Cloud providers often tightly integrate these cutting-edge features with their native services. It's like having a secret handshake that unlocks a whole new level of functionality. Think about it like this. Apple's ecosystem is known for its seamless integration. You can AirDrop files between devices, unlock your Mac with your Apple Watch, and use features like Handoff to move seamlessly between your iPhone, iPad, and Mac. It just works. Cloud providers are aiming for that same level of integration with their advanced features. They want to make it as easy as possible for developers to build powerful applications using their platform-specific tools. But here's where the portability paradox comes into play. In the world of cloud computing, portability is often seen as a major advantage. The ability to move your application seamlessly between different cloud environments can be incredibly appealing. While containers give you the freedom to move your applications between different cloud environments, they can also limit your access to these proprietary features. These features are often designed to enhance performance, security, and scalability, but they are unique to each cloud provider. It's like trying to use Apple Pay on an Android phone. It's just not going to happen. The proprietary features are tailored to work within their own ecosystems, and trying to use them outside of that can lead to frustration and inefficiency. By choosing portability, you might be missing out on some of the most powerful tools that the cloud provider has to offer. These tools can significantly enhance your application's capabilities, but they are often locked within the specific cloud environment. It's like choosing a basic smartphone over a flagship model because you're worried you might switch carriers in the future. The basic model will get the job done, but it won't offer the same level of performance or features. Sure, you'll still have a phone that makes calls and sends texts, but you'll miss out on the high-end camera, the faster processor, and all the other bells and whistles. These advanced features can make a significant difference in your overall experience. It's a tough decision, and ultimately, it comes down to your specific needs and priorities. If your primary concern is flexibility and the ability to move your applications freely, then portability might be the right choice for you. Do you prioritize the flexibility of portability, or do you need access to those cutting-edge, cloud-specific features? It's a balancing act, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Each organization must carefully evaluate their own requirements and make the decision that best aligns with their goals and resources. Consider the long-term implications of your choice. Portability might save you from vendor lock-in, but it could also mean sacrificing some of the advanced functionalities that could drive innovation and efficiency in your projects. Ultimately, the portability paradox is about finding the right balance. It's about understanding the trade-offs and making an informed decision that aligns with your strategic objectives. Whether you choose portability or proprietary features, the key is to be aware of the implications and plan accordingly. So there you have it, folks. We've explored the world of containers and native cloud services, diving deep into the trade-offs between portability and leveraging the full power of your chosen cloud provider. Containers, with their promise of write once, run anywhere, offer a compelling solution for developers looking to maintain flexibility across different environments. They encapsulate your application and its dependencies, ensuring consistency regardless of where they are deployed. It's clear that there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Each organization has unique requirements and constraints that will influence their decision. For some, the ability to move seamlessly between cloud providers without being locked into a single ecosystem is invaluable. This can be particularly important for businesses that need to avoid vendor lock-in or those that operate in multi-cloud environments. Containers offer incredible flexibility and can be a game changer for certain applications and workflows. They allow for rapid deployment, scaling, and management of applications, making them ideal for microservices, architectures, and continuous integration, continuous deployment, CI/CD pipelines. But they can also come with compromises, potentially limiting your access to cost optimizations, performance enhancements, and those sweet proprietary features. Native cloud services, on the other hand, can provide deeper integration with the cloud provider's infrastructure, offering enhanced performance, security, and cost benefits that are hard to match with a containerized approach. Ultimately, the key is to carefully consider your specific needs, priorities, and long-term goals. Are you looking for maximum flexibility, or do you need the advanced features and optimizations that come with a deeper integration into a specific cloud provider's ecosystem? Do you need the freedom to move your applications between different cloud environments? This can be crucial for businesses that need to maintain high availability and disaster recovery options across multiple regions and providers. Or are you willing to commit to a specific provider to unlock the full potential of their platform? This commitment can lead to significant performance gains, cost savings, and access to cutting-edge features that are only available within that provider's ecosystem. It's all about finding the right balance for your unique situation. Weighing the pros and cons of each approach will help you make an informed decision that aligns with your business objectives and technical requirements. If you found this video helpful in navigating the complex world of cloud computing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more tech insights. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more in-depth discussions and expert advice on optimizing your cloud strategy. And don't forget to share this video with your network. Your support helps us bring you more valuable content. See you next time.